Welcome back to Nick Bobby's desk as we bring you the updates of the routine visit to Onyenduma's Nnamdi and other news as well. This routine visit is as Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor scripted it, and we are going to give it verbatim to you. Updates on our routine visit to our indefatigable client Onyenduma's Nnamdi at the headquarters of the Department of State Service, DSS, Abuja, today being the 6th day of October 2022. In line with the court order guideline, the legal team conducted our routine visit to the indefatigable client Onyenduma's Nnamdi today at the DSS headquarters Abuja, where Onyendu is still being held in solitary confinement for over 15 months now. Thankfully, the time allotted for my private visit with Onyendu provided an appreciable opportunity to discuss salient, engaging legal updates, all directed towards Onyendu's unconditional release. The plausible of having the long-awaited judge of the Court of Appeal on Onyendu's appeal delivered within this month was equally extrapolated. But above all, we believe most strongly that justice must be done, and the time is here. Justice can only be delayed but not denied. Onyendu's resilience and firm belief in his conviction is top-notch and unwavering. It is to be noted that the DSS does not sanction visits to Onyendu on public holidays. As such, we were unable to visit him on Monday, 3rd October 2022. Onyendu is deeply overwhelmed by the outpouring of love, care, and solidarity during the period he was denied of his routine medications by the DSS. He is profoundly thankful for the uncommon show of solidarity, public outcry, and condemnation. Onyendu is looking forward to the D-Day, which will be announced soon. Good news. A High Court sitting in Omehia State, today being the 6th day of October 2022, ordered the unconditional release of Mazi Michael Okpaye. The Honorable Judge made this order while delivering judgment in a fundamental rights application we filed on behalf of Mazi Okpaye in suit number HU/88M/2022 to challenge his unlawful arrest and illegal detention by the operatives of the Nigerian police. The court further directed the Nigerian police to tender an unreserved apology to Mazi Michael Okpaye in 2 national papers. The courts also directed the Nigerian police to pay a compensatory sum of 60 million naira as reparation for the gross violation of the fundamental rights of Mazi Michael. The judgments also added that the Nigerian police should also pay additional sum of 300,000 naira for the cost of the action. Onyendu was extensively briefed on this development, and he was highly elated to hear the good news. Be assured that we are doing everything within our legal capacity to ensure that every Omuchineke unlawfully arrested and still in illegal detention of various Nigerian security agencies are unconditionally released. Forward ever and backward never. Omuchineke. Thank you all, Ezigbo Omuchineke, and remain blessed even as you continue to remain law-abiding and equally continually uphold Onyendu in our various intercessory prayers. We appreciate you all. We move. Signed, Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor Esquire, IPOB Lead Counsel, 6th October 2022. These are the way it happened. Of late, there has been various cases of prison break going on in the Zoological Republic, from the north to the west to the east. The question you might ask is, what is the security doing? Does it mean that those correctional centers have no security? We will dive into it to know what exactly is causing it. Let's see what's going on in Lagos, Ikoyi. 150 persons has been deleted in Ikoyi prison attack. A former inmate, Mr. Christian Akara, has stated that no fewer than 150 persons were deleted by an squad during an invasion in the Ikoyi Custodial Center, Lagos. Akara gave testimony on Tuesday while speaking to the magistrates. Akara was responding to the question from Mrs. Amanda Mechi Asaga, an interested party in the inquest, and the Council of a Disease Inmates, Shola Raphael. He said while he was at the custodial center, he volunteered as a teacher under the Muharram system, a non-governmental organization, to teach some inmates English language. The witness said he saw a number of men entering the facility and, of course, shooting directly at inmates. He said the armed squad shot inmates at the center around 11:59 a.m., adding that no fewer than 150 lost their lives during that particular invasion. Accra said, "I went to cell D5 for safety because my cell wasn't safe again. After all the shootings, the men ordered us to move from cell D5 to cell D7 and shot the lost person. They also shot the governor of this cell D7, Ifani. Some of us were chosen to carry all the bodies. There were more than 150 bodies. We observed starvation for 2 weeks after the invasion. There was no food, and there were barely enough water for us to drink." He identified some of those deleted to include one promising Nigwe of cell B2, one Raphael Olusola of cell D8, and one Ifani of cell D7. When he was asked why he chose to testify, Okoro said, "I want those responsible for the attack to be brought to book. This is the current situation that is going on. Who are the people that came? An ordinary person can just go to correctional center because there are heavy security around the correctional center, right? So who are the people that went? Of course, this will not be far from the DSS of the Zoological Republic. So Akara, your quest, your intensity to testify, are you sure you are prepared for it? Because for sure, this is the handwork of the FG. There has been prison break from every nook and cranny of the Zoological Republic. What has the FG done? Nothing. The one that happened in Imo State last time, it has come to the limelight that those who planned that is the governor of Imo State. Who is the governor of Imo State? Is the stooge of the FG. We are guiding him, the FG. So this is that. I'm coming your way again. It's a different news and a very different condition and situation happening in Rivers State. The former governor of Rivers State, Celestine Omehia, has been derecognized as the former governor of Rivers State. This is what we wake up to see. Rivers State Assembly passed motion to derecognize Omehia as former governor. A motion to derecognize Celestine Omehia as a former governor of Rivers State has been passed by Rivers State House of Assembly. Leader of the House, Martin Amewulum, moved the motion to reverse an earlier resolution of the 8th Assembly on June 30th, 2015, which compelled the executive arm headed by Governor Nyesom Wike to recognize Omehia as a former governor and, according to him, all entitlements, privileges, and benefits. He noted that the recognition of Omehia in that capacity will be a breach of the Supreme Court judgment, which removed Celestine Omehia as a governor in 2007 for not being the duly elected candidate in that year's election. Moving forward, he said, aside submitting a copy of the Nigerian Weekly Law Report that contains the landmark judgment which removes Omehia from the office and declares Rotimi Amechi as the duly elected candidate of the PDP at the time and the right person to occupy the office of governor. The lawmaker also moved a motion to reverse the earlier resolution because the Ninth Assembly has been a better knowledge and have a better knowledge, and particularly on the said Supreme Court judgments. After lawmakers at the House of Assembly debated on the motion, they all voted to reverse the earlier resolution because the Ninth Assembly had been a better knowledge and particulars on the Supreme Court judgments. They are in their own position currently. The Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Ikunyo Wajibani, noted that while the House was right in taking the decision, no law is absolute. What are they dragging here? That Celestine Omehia has been stripped. He will not be recognized again as the former governor. In other words, he will not be collecting pension. He will not be entitled to every other benefits. And again, still on the issue of natural disaster, the flooding that is going on in Nigeria. In this case, we are focusing in Anambra State. The residents have been trapped as flood submerges local government area, their headquarters in Anambra State. Last week, some day ago, we brought you this information that the flood that is going on in Nigeria, especially the ones that are taking place in the eastern region, they are not reporting it. But this is the situation right now in this particular area of Anambra State. Flooding has made the inhabitants to desert the entire community, and this is what you are seeing. Of course, it is moving from one state to another, from one region to another. How do we cope this? What will the government of Anambra State do? Some people are looking on to Soludo to see what he can do in order to cope this, to help, not really to cope, in order to help the people, the indigenous of this area, to regain a kind of, have some materials that they will use to sustain themselves, because this is actually a critical point. We thank you for listening, wonderful people, and we maintain that we are Biafrans, and it is in Biafra land that all of us have our citizenship. May you remain safe and blessed wherever you may be.